Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are going to talk a little bit about walling because I talked about walling a lot around New Year. I was really excited to see a new CEO and to see the application getting updated, and just in general I was really excited about walling, which is an application I am a big fan of because I feel like they're good at blending the visual aspects. They have things like OCR, which something like Milanote doesn't have, for example, and all of the project management features that a lot of people need. So I am in general a really big fan of something like walling, but the app hasn't been updated. Walling went through some internal issues. The app is really, 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 really buggy. They haven't fixed anything for a long time, and with their new CEO and onboarding a new, I think they onboarded a few new engineers as well. I was excited to see where Walling was headed. Now we're 5 months into the year, and there hasn't been any information. Like, they released a program for beta testers back in early January, and after that, I haven't heard anything. They have a Slack community where people have asked questions. They also have an X profile where people have asked questions, but no one seems to be getting any answers from the Walling team. It's like they've disappeared until 2 days ago, May 15th, which was actually my birthday as well. We got an email from the CEO at Walling, and I wanted to just go through all of the stuff and tell you that Walling isn't actually dead, it just looks like it. So let's just quickly start off with this. This is the Walling community. People have asked questions. No one has answered. Like, no answers at all. This is from February 25th. This is from Saturday. So this hasn't been too long, but no one has answered. We have bugs. Like, if I just show you this, I've showed it many times, but I wanted to just do it again quickly. So I can go ahead and I can just mark off everything. So let me just mark off everything here. Let's do Control C. Let me just open up word counter. Let's go ahead and let's just remove what's here to show you my point. Control V. So here you can see the titles, the issue, structure, and visual. If you compare it here, this is structure and visual. The issues, they are up here. In 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 this word counter, they are down here, like the last paragraph. This is the last paragraph. I am hopeful, but, and if you go in here, I'm hopeful, but ends up being the second last paragraph, and like it can't even copy and paste things. Like here, there isn't a structured and visual. Where is that title? Like, that title is gone. It is all the way down here. It should be up here. Like, simple things like this should be something a note-taking app can do. I should be able to copy from my note-taking app and paste it somewhere else. Like, this issue has been something I covered like back in December, November, something like that. It isn't fixed yet. If we go into the X page here, like, this was the last thing they posted back in August 21st. So it is actually closing into a year now, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, 3 months from now, it will be a year since they posted anything on X. Um, if we open this up, like, people have commented things like March 21st, dead app, rest in peace. February, is this app still being developed? The Chrome extension is no longer supported. So many, and many of them are new, like many of them are quite new. Like this is March 4th, March 21st this year. April 5th, there was progress updates sent out on January 21st. That was the last thing we heard until we just got an update. So here we have the update. They have some important updates. I won't go too deep into everything that is here, but they are trying to set up Walling for sustainable long-term growth. And for that, a deep architectural shift is necessary, which makes sense. The app is a terrible experience. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you guys. So here, what they will do is that they will continue support slower response while we don't have the resources to actively fix bugs in the current version because they're basically rebuilding it. They will keep the platform stable and running as is until the new version is ready. As we've shifted our team's focus to building the new Walling, support responses will be slower than usual, and we appreciate your understanding and patience during this time, which makes sense. When you're building something new, you will probably not spend a lot of time developing something you're not going to use in the future. Focus development. All new feature developments and enhancements are being directed toward the next generation of Walling. Again, makes total sense. Your feedback on the current version is being taken into consideration in the new version. Makes sense again. Long-term vision. Our goal is to provide a vastly improved, more reliable and future-rich platform that fully embodies the unique visual non-linear approach that makes Walling valuable to your workflow. Again, like this is something that almost every company would say. But these two things are really important. Let's just quickly go to the next page here as well, because there are 2 pages to this screenshot. Here you have the second page. We deeply appreciate your patience and continued support during this transition. They're moving as quickly as possible to deliver high quality next generation Walling experience. So it isn't dead. But I have just one issue I wanted to touch on before ending this video. Walling isn't dead, but there is no information coming out. Like I I'm not currently using Walling. I quickly gave up on Walling because of the things I showed you, like the bugs, the no information. Every time I've seen a community page like Walling's community page, it just means that the application is going to die soon. I'm not saying that Walling is going to die. I don't think it will, at least not yet, but they have to fix some of the communication issues. Like you can't have users get an email on January the 21st, then on May the 17th. That's like 5 months or so, 4 months, 5 months. Math wasn't always something I was good at. In between, like that is a huge issue. If your users, your paying users, like people have paid their money to use this application, are not getting any information, that is a huge issue. And I would say, in many cases, a huge red flag. I still hope that Walling comes back. I will continue to follow Walling. I think it's the right decision to rebuild the architecture of the application and the company because the apps, it seems to be almost falling apart with all of the bugs. And I've talked to many people that have experienced similar or uh, the same things as me. So that part makes sense. It's just that as users, especially when it goes like this long, you, I think the users like deserve some kind of update, at least answer their questions or put something out on social. I know that they've gone through a transition with a new CEO, but like basic things like that, just jumping into the Slack, answering a question or two, it means a lot to the users. If you're not going to do that at a time like this, like I don't find a reason why you should have a community page. Like just use social media to spread the news about your application and take in support tickets through your application itself. So that was actually just what I wanted to add on top of everything else, but I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick update. It isn't dead, at least not yet. They are working on it, and I will continue to follow along as the application develops. As usual, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.